welcome to my little starter guide into Planetside. So basically you will start up with this screen. You don't have any character. This one I need to delete, but this one is my main character. So what you want to do is to create a character. And we basically have three factions. We have the Terran Republic, New Clonement, or what the fuck NC I just call them, and then you serve on the... Why do you need to have so fucking difficult names? So basically the blue one is a mean ass terrorist in my eyes. And the venue is like crazy ass I believe in alien that has come here to save us all with the technology and the stuff. Let me probe your ass. Eee. So I basically just go with these guys down here, and you will get some music for each faction when you click on them. But I've turned that down for recording's sake. So you press next, and you need to select the server. So I have one in US and one in EU. I live in Denmark, so EU will be the best, and you can see the population down here, and I will go for medium or high, but medium or high if you want to play with other people. So let's just make one at next, and you can type in your character name, Sir Poopalot. And if you want to be female or male, it depends on you. And you can change how your head wants to look like. And that's about it. And then it will find a map for you, and you will see the loading screen and a little welcome video. And when that's done, I will continue.
You're about to get dropped into a war, soldier. If the Terran Republic is going to stomp out this rebellion and unify our axis, we need all of you working together out there. Stick with your squad, help out the soldier next to you, and show the rebels what a Terran Republic soldier is made of. You're plugged into our rebirthing matrix, so don't worry about getting taken out. Our nano reconstruction chambers can bring you back into the fight at any base under TR control. Nano construction technology will allow you to create vehicles at any of our Empire's vehicle terminals, but you'll need to make sure you've got access to the materials needed to replicate one. Everything you need, you'll earn through battle. So take as much territory as you can and crush anyone that opposes you. We're just about over the drop zone. Get ready. You're a soldier of the Terran Republic. Victory is our tradition. Good luck.
So this is basically how you start. You will be dropped into a fighting zone. No help whatsoever. You're basically fucked. So I will recommend you to do is to go and find the nearest enemy and just die. Yeah, die. So hello, kill me please. Thank you. And this is your kill screen. You'll see that a lot. And this is your spawn or your resurrection menu or something like that, but we will come back to that. So what I will recommend you to do is to find this one. Warp Gate, and spawn there. It's like your neutral base, no one can attack you there, and you can look over your classes and all that I will come into in a minute. So let's deploy there. So this is your home on your map. Home sweet home! And I'm a light assault. I think that's default class you will start with jetpacks and all that shitty gizzle. So basically this is where you are safe. And you can spawn like different vehicles in the warp gate. You can spawn ground vehicles. Thunder, lightning, a prowler. Remind me of a song one of my friends did. And you have all kinds of upgrading opportunities here, and you need the resources he was talking about is this one down here, and you can see how much they cost in this green box. And don't worry, you can't spawn them if you don't have the money or the resources. And we have the flying thingamadoos. In this case, it's a mosquito and a liberator. They all the vehicles are called something different for each faction. But it's basically the same, and they are controlled exactly the same way, so you don't have to be worried about that. And this is the big one. That's what she said. So this is where I would recommend you to start out your career in Planetside to optimize your graphic card if you want to do some settings adjustment. You know. Oh my god, yeah, find out the key bindings and all that shit and gizzle. And of course you're moving like in a normal shooter, like yeah, every shooter. And the next thing I will show you guys are how to change map. And how you change map is with these terminals down here, and they are also scattered around the map, so you don't need to be at the warp gate. It's certain outpost or fortress, or what you will call them, that has them. So let's go in and have a look. This is your map screen, and basically that allows you to warp to one of the other maps. And basically there are 3 maps per server with up to 2,000 people on each map. So let's just start at stay where we are. And as you probably heard in the intro, you can be different classes. And you're doing this in this terminal with a little gun on it. And there are a lot of those scattered around the map also, so you can change while you're out and fighting. So basically you'll go over the classes quite quickly. You have an infiltrator, like it's the scout and battlefield. Basically you're a sniper and infiltrator. You have a light assault, like your meat and greet guy, like a meat and potato guy, sorry. Go around shooting people. I recommend to stand with this one. The combat medic, basically you're going healing people. The engineer, you're repairing shit, like a boss. And I would say combat medic and engineer are the 2 easiest classes to get points in. The same with the heavy assault, but the heavy assault is like a LMG guy running around shooting with heavy weapons. And then you have a max suit you can jump into. And you can see the map suit cost a little bit of resources also. And this one can be a pain in the ass to take down, and you won't die that quickly, but you're not that fast either. So if you have the resources and you're new to the game, you can always try this one out. But light assault is like the in my view anyway, the funniest thing to play and the most easiest way to play. Then you can begin, after you've got the basics down, start to think about the other classes. And again, you can customize a lot of things with your engineer and all your classes, and I think I will go into that in another movie, or video as it's called. I can't quite seem to figure out if it's a video or a movie. And the nano chambers he was talking about is this blue guys here. You will spawn in here, bloop, and you'll run out. Pew! I'm ready to fight! Yay, I am a beast! And those are at every base you control. And in the spawn area, you don't have friendly fire. But are you going outside this force field here? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there. And this little circular force field. You can shoot your own guys, so don't just run around and shoot like a cotton noob. Please, please. It won't do you any good, and it won't do your teammates any good, or your squad. It's just not good, man. Take the time in the warp gate to get familiar with your controls and your options and all that. And to get into the controls, you can either hit escape, you bring up your character, and you can see his level. Third point is like upgrading points, where you can buy upgrades for weapon and all sorts of things and boost, and you can see your kills and stats and all that in there, and you can get more stats, I think. No, yeah, you can. How many your death I died one time, and kills and death and go KD, and yeah, they offer you a lot of information. And there's leaderboard and boost for your character, you can boost up, and like I said, my profile. But if you hit escape, you'll come into like the main operation hub, I would call it. And the settings button is down here. And this is where you set your mouse sensitivity and all this fine stuff, and your graphic cards. It's really a good thing to have a look over this and you know, find out what's best for you and the in-game voice system. I can record 10 seconds. Oh, it didn't seem to work. There's a little bit of delay. You have to wait like 2 seconds before you speak. And your keybinds, this one is really important. You check out your keybinds to see how you do stuff. But basically, it's normal shooter things mechanic, like left mouse button to zoom and right to shoot, and mouse wheel to new weapons and all that fancy thing. And your vehicle control, infantry controls, sorry, vehicles controls, and your aircraft controls. And aircraft and vehicles I will cover in another video. And basically the credits. Sony Entertainment! And all this stuff down here, don't worry about that so far. It's basically your third points where you can upgrade your stuff, buy stuff. Social, the squad you're in, if you have an outfit. I don't have this character. Voice and chat options, and if you got any notification like friends invite or something like that, you'll get that in the notification area. And you can look over your vehicles and upgrade those while you're in here, and the same with your character, and you can have a look at the map. And again, if you're out and shooting, ding 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 ding, bang 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 bang, and you want to see the map, you just press the M key, like you will expect. And the map I will cover in more detail in another video, if it interests you guys. And basically you can fast deploy into action-packed areas if you don't want to travel in a vehicle or run. If you're up to that, you could just hit the deploy button and you will be dropped down in the pod like you did in the beginning. But basically this is where you have to start, in my opinion, in the warp gate. Run around, try out maybe different classes, maybe spawn your first vehicle like a plane or a tank and drive around. And then when you feel comfortable and have adjusted your settings on your graphic card and all that, jump in and shoot some people. Just have some fun.